So, is this really the best off-grid gadget for outdoor adventurers? Well, let's have a look, shall we? So, this phone, it's a phone by Fossibot, and it's the F113. They did say they were sending the Pro, then they wanted to send something else, then they wanted to send something else with this, and I think their customer service skills are a bit lacking somewhat. But this is the world's first, as they've advertised, the world's first long distance night vision phone. And I think it's long distance is the world's first bit, long distance, because I have seen other brands out there that do this sort of thing, and but yeah, it's great. I mean, look at this. You've got like the fancy lights that light up when you turn it on. And in regards to lights, as you can see, I've covered it up, but I'll take it off. But I'll take it off just to show you. It's got a battle light on it. Well, it's got a normal torch. Turn it on like that. And then you've got a dimmer setting, not that you can really see it, a dimmer setting, an SOS setting, the battle setting, and then off. Problem is, it's right on the side here, so even just holding it in like that, yeah, it comes on. So I've been out here and just got out holding on to the phone like you do. And yeah, lit up the entire woodland. So bit of plaster on it, does the job fine. I mean, the night vision footage off of this thing, I'll put it up on the screen now. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, there's no more falling over in the dark. No one can see you when you're walking through the dark either, because it does have there is a difference between the two lots of night vision. You've got low glow and you've got no glow. Well, this is a low glow, which means it's producing about 850 nanometers of UV light. So that emitter actually comes out from here, and then you've got your night vision camera here. But it's also got like an AI camera on it. Well, it takes the night vision in 4K. You can reduce it down to 10 and 720 and stuff like that, but it takes the night vision in 4K. Yeah, what a game changer. And you might be noticing the size. The size is like real chunky, real chunky. But it's got a 20,000 milliamp battery. So you've essentially got a phone and a power bank all in one. And the good thing is, I mean, it's sealed. Down the bottom, it's sealed. So you can, it's USB-C. So you can put a USB-C to USB-C and actually charge your main everyday carry phone. Or if you're not heavy on the internet and you don't really want the speed and agility of like modern day phones, this thing's great. I mean, I've got YouTube on it. I watch you guys on there sometimes. It's got Lightroom on there. It's got my video editing software on there. And I've not had any problems in the lag. The reason, I mean, the companies keep saying, you know, oh, have you bunged the video out yet? I'm like, yeah. But I wanted to give it a fair try in winter. As you know, we've not hit winter yet. It's autumn still. It's not winter until the end of December. But I wanted to see it properly, real world, in the outdoor conditions properly when it freezes. So we only had a hard frost for the last 3 days. So with that, what I've done is I've kept it on the ground. I've kept it on the ground to see how much battery life gets sucked out of it. Well, over those 3 days, it's about 6%. It's not too bad. And in that time, I've used it to take the night vision, night light doodah, and also been taking photos. Here's some of the photos that I've taken with it. It's not bad. You know, I suppose the camera for a photography camera isn't fantastic because you've got that pixel binning around the edge. I don't know if you noticed with that image. It's very soft, but that's called pixel binning. It's not to do with the focus, but also it's got a great close-up macro function on it. It's got a dedicated camera for the macro. I mean, look at the way I'm taking this picture. I'm right up close, and do you know what? It focuses, you know, and it's that close. Have a look at the image here. It's all right. You know, it is a good camera. I just wouldn't use it on the road for taking me happy snaps, you know. But, you know, at what point are you going to get a night vision camera, a long distance night vision camera for that matter, and then not have or find a problem somewhere? And I wouldn't necessarily say it's a problem. It's not an issue. It takes the right pictures. You know, I'll leave some of the samples up on the screen. They also sent it in a lovely box like this. You know, it's a nice bright coloured box, and also you've got the big plug. Now, that plug charges this in like 12 hours, I think, all in all. But also it charges our normal battery packs at 6 hours and 12 hours. One of them charges slow, one of them charges fast. And yeah, I think I'll put the jargon and doodahs up on the screen here, because then that way you can see what it's doing, what the output is, input, blah de blah. But it's not too bad. And do you know what? I really have had so much fun using this thing. You've got like the red button on the side. It's like a custom function side button, so you can use it to open up an app, you can use it to open up your camera, your night vision, or you can use it to open up any other application that you may have on the phone as well. Yeah, it comes with this fancy Fossibot elastic band, and if you see the screw there on the black and the one there, well, you can screw it on so you can have a side handle like that to hold on to it, or put it on this side so you can hold on to it like that. But the problem I found with that was it constantly keeps pressing that button. I mean, if that button was either countersunk in, or maybe on the bottom somewhere else, it wouldn't be my only gripe with this. It wouldn't be. But yeah, I think it's great. I think it's really great. And I don't know if I mentioned, but you can charge your other devices from this. So if you were going out for a full weekend hunting, and you're taking your phone, you're taking your battery pack, you're taking your leads, you also got to take your torch, you got to take your GPS. It's all in one. 20,000 milliamp. It's going to last you a good week before you need to charge it. It really will. I mean, heavy use, I haven't really heavily used it as such. I've tried. The first day we got it, we had to go to our friends and pick it up, and I thought, oh, do you know what, I've rinsed the hell out of it. And this is why Tara's not doing the review. She hates tech, as you know. But yeah, I was using it all day. I was setting it up and sorting out all the jazz on that, and it only took like 5% overall, and that was a whole day. Whereas if I'm on my Samsung S21, yeah, I'm going to be like 10% battery left at night time, and now I've got to charge it. Not only that, is modern day phones like yours, mine, not this, will lose about 30% charge overnight, especially on a cold frosty one. They always will. You're not going to be depleting your charge. You're not going to be without. You got some nice fancy volume buttons on the side. Yeah, it's just going to be a good piece of kit. In the side here as well, you got a pretty heavy gasket on the side of there to keep the water out. But also it does either 2 SIM cards or a SIM card and a memory card. So that's pretty awesome. It comes with 256 gigabyte of memory too, built in. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks a bit tacky, but it's just, no, it's good. It's all gasketed. It's all, you know, it's a good bit of kit, honestly. Oh yeah, got microphones. I don't know if you can see, got microphones on the front there between those 2 cameras, and also microphone on the bottom. You've also got a nice loudspeaker on there. I don't think it's all too, you're not going to get cinema sound out of it, let's put it that way, but it does what it does. And waterproof too. I've seen many videos of these guys' products, right? And I kid you not, they chuck them off of cliffs, they chuck them on the ground, they use those like weird scratchy things to scratch up the screen and like hitting it with a hammer and, you know, stuff like that. I mean, you do that with your phone and you're going to crack the screen. Another good reason why I like it, you know, you can put it in your back pocket and sit on it and not have to worry about crunching it on a log somewhere, you know. Obviously I haven't taken off the little plastic screen protector, but yeah, it's blimmin' good. And obviously I keep touching it, so it's got a fingerprint opening thing on the side as well, does all your fingerprints so it can you know, the digital IDs and that. But no, it's good. I mean, that ease of use, just to be able to open it quickly, sharply, yeah, is just another good touch that these guys have got right. But for the night vision, for the ultimate outdoor piece of kit, yeah, waterproof, night viz, long distance, battery life, it's dealing with the frost really well as well. Apparently these retail for like $300. And I'm like, oh, I showed it to a friend of ours and he was like, oh no, that's going to be at least 1,500 quid at least. And I said, I didn't know the price. So I got hold of Fossibot and they were nice enough to send me some links for their price guides and all the bits and bobs and the jazz. But yeah, $300. I mean, I guess it's not gonna, yeah, but like I said, it's not gonna replace your main phone for like cameras and speed, I guess, speed that you may want for gaming and, you know, all those sorts of things that you might do. But it handles YouTube fine. It handles, what else have I got on there? Yeah, it handles YouTube fine. It handles Lightroom. I even got the co-op app on there too, you know. I've got Google Docs on there. What else have I got? Gmail. I've got Discord on there. So it keeps up with all the normal stuff, all the normal bits and bobs. Oh yeah, but also not to mention, it's got like a 50, can you see that? A 50 megapixel dedicated camera or lens on it as well. Yeah, really impressed with that. It's got a beauty one. Let's see how beautify it makes me of my bags, right? No? Yeah? Do I look beautiful? But yeah, I mean, even the night vision, as you can see, works in the daytime too. And obviously, if I turn it around, you see that emitter? Now, obviously, modern day phones, they do pick up small bits of infrared light and it will come out pinky purple. But at night time, yeah, it's like that, you see. I look well different like that, don't I? Weird. But yeah, Fossibot isn't a brand I've heard of before, but I think they might have got it right. Apart from that orange button, if that orange button wasn't there, it would be perfect, because this one, you can either double click it, single click it, or long press it. You know, that's one of those things that I was like, yeah, brilliant, that would be cool. But this one, it just takes a long press and all of a sudden you're lighting up the bloody skyline. One of the other main problems, and it's not really a dig, but because of the thickness of it, I can't fit it onto any mobile tripod stand. So you can't just put it up on a tripod or on a monopod selfie stick and vlog with it, because it's very heavy, you know. It's very heavy, and being super fat, it just won't go on to a tripod stand. I mean, obviously I could lean up against something and talk away, but there's no night vision on the selfie side, so I've got to do it that way and just hope for the best. So a little bit thick, but modern day technology, they're still trying to advance and still trying to get smaller and smaller and smaller, thinner, better, folding weird and wonderful phones. But this thing, yeah, I mean, I've given it a good bash. I've thrown it through the woods. I've thrown it at Tara. I've gone, here you go, catch. Tara, don't catch. And it's hit the floor. It's bounced. The waterproof inside, yeah, I've had it out in the rain. I've like chucked it. The gaskets and stuff like that. I mean, even if I show you here, like putting it into the dirt like that and chucking it down and, you know, all that sort of thing. Right, like just chuck it against a bit of wood, all that lot. Oh, now it's through there. I have faith in dropping anything, chucking it against a tree, anything like that. It's gonna still be absolutely fine. Cameras on the front. Give them a wipe. Job done, right? So yeah. If you are interested in something like this, and so you can either leave your main phones at home, don't get them ruined when you're going through waterfalls, dirt biking, tracking, fishing, wild camping, you know, anything like that. See if you can go out and grab the owls at night time, you know. I've tried and I still haven't succeeded just yet. But yeah, seriously, I think it's good. I think it's great. And for any outdoor enthusiast, if you've got something like this, yeah, I truly believe that you'll be fine for a good long weekend or even a week. I think a week of heavy use and you might get the battery down, maybe. But yeah. But if you are interested, have a look down in the link in the description. Send some comments too, because there's probably a lot of questions that you might have about this. I know I did to start with, and Tara still keeps saying to me, stop talking about it. I'm like, yeah, but I found out this and I found out that, and all the other little bits and bobs with it. But it handles. Also, it's 5G too, but I don't think it can. There's some older apps, and I think that the creators of those apps haven't updated their systems, or because this is a long distance specific night vision phone with the power bank, maybe the software inside it maybe not match up. I mean, there was a Blackmagic camera I tried to download onto it because I like using Blackmagic camera app. I use it on this phone, the Samsung, but on this it just said it doesn't support, well, this phone doesn't support the app. So I was like, right, okay, not too much of an issue. Like I said, I'll stick to the Samsung if I need to take photos or do any real serious, or unless I need to do any real serious filming. But otherwise, all weather, night vision, stuff like that, yeah, you can get in and out of woodlands without being seen, without lighting up the woodlands, without having torches on. And also roadside stuff, you know, so you know, there's nights when you're out in the dark and the moon isn't out and you can't see that far in front of your face. So something like this, yeah. Other applications, fishing, you know, at least you ain't got to shine the torch up at your fishing rod to see your lines. You can literally go zoom in. It's got like a 4x zoom as well, so you can zoom into your lines and actually see your lines from where you're sat whilst you're fishing, right? Anyway, any questions, let us know. Link is in the description. Go over, have a look, see what you think. And also, if you do know of any other brands that might have a long distance night vision phone with a 20,000 milliamp battery that lasts well in the cold and stuff like that, yeah, let me know. And I'll be sure to have a look at them, but I doubt you'll find one. So yeah, for now, game changer. Outdoors, they got it right. I like it. Anyway, Cully, it is cold at this time of year, and I am super grateful for living this way. I mean, these colours start to come out in the trees now. And Tara's at home making some food, I think. There she is in there. Hey, you got some bread rolls too. Awesome. Wicked. Give us a wave, babe. Anyway, Cully, I love you and leave you. Until next time, happy helping.